We got to update. We got to update, y'all. We got to update. This thing say, I sacrificed my children. A mom in Pontiac child abandonment case bound over over for trial. Bound, the case bound over for trial. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. Do y'all remember where she left her kids at in the house for years? I think this is her.
Accused of abandoning her 3 children in a home of squalor, facing a judge today.
And who could forget the horrific conditions those children were living in when Oakland County deputies discovered them during a welfare check. That was back in February. Hazmat crews called to clean out the place. Investigators say the children slept alone there for several years, afraid to venture out.
Well, today a judge ruled that there is enough evidence against their mother, Kelly Bryant, and ordered her to stand trial.
That decision coming after new details were revealed in court, with detectives saying Bryant confessed when she said, quote, I sacrificed my children. 7 News Detroit reporter Sarah.
I do understand that she was over like at her boyfriend's house. She left her children in Squalor.
Michaels in court as some of Bryant's secrets were being revealed.
Observation was what appeared to be feces covering their clothing and their hair.
February 14th, Oakland County Sheriff's detectives were horrified to find 3 children, ages 12, 13, and 15, living in mold, feces, and squalor, abandoned in this Pontiac home for 4 to 5 years.
I've never smelt a home that smelled that bad without a decomposing body present.
Friday, 3 months later, their mother, 34-year-old Kelly Bryant, was
shout out to Kelly for having her real though.
In court physically for the first time for her preliminary examination.
Did they say she's 34? I think she said that. Oh.
Their 34-year-old Kelly Bryant.
34 Kelly Bryant. Y'all do know that she got gray hair? That baby got gray hair at 34. Maybe because of the things that she had been going through. Maybe she have sympathy and empathy for her children. I don't know.
Was in court physically for the first time for her preliminary examination. Prosecutors brought forth the detectives who found her children and who interviewed Bryant herself. Detective Brish saying he'll never forget meeting Bryant at the police station 1 hour after they found her kids hiding in a bathtub full of feces.
Her hair was done. She was wearing what appeared to be new clothes.
I didn't know they found the kids hiding in the bathtub full of feces. The kids was in the bathtub when y'all found.
Those that were clean. She had long, fake nails.
Detectives say that Bryant.
She had long, fake nails. Hold up. Her hair was done. She was wearing what appeared to be new clothes that were clean. She had long fake nails. Now, is this something that we have pointed out over the years when it comes down to our single mothers out here in these streets? They be fresh to death. A mother be fresh to death. Children look like crap. I've been saying this shit for decades. And shout him out for being able to point and say, her hair was done though. Of course. Yeah, you think, listen. Don't you ever think our sisters gonna be out here without their goddamn hair did. The children ain't got to have nothing. Listen, bitch be homeless. Her hair is done though.
Clean, she had long, fake nails.
Detectives say that Bryant was always living within walking distance of the children she abandoned. She hadn't touched them or given them hygiene products for years. She would have food dropped off to them about once a week. And
so she was like right up the street.
And she confessed to detectives.
She knew that her actions were selfish. That was her wording, and that it made her children sick. And that she ultimately sacrificed her children for her own purposes.
Told y'all these bitches selfish. I told y'all these bitches selfish.
According to detectives, Bryant's children were found in soiled clothes, hunched over with toenails several inches long. Bryant admitted to telling the children to never leave or open the door, purposely instilling a deep fear within them.
You say that you was 33 and you had 2 gray hairs. Y'all, we be straight. Now, I know the gray hairs come from a lack of pigmentation. But I remember saying that gray hair, like too early, come from us out here stressing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know which one it is.
Those interviews, the court heard from all 3 victims about their irrational fear of strangers pedophiles and being blackmailed.
Further evidence brought forth revealed that Bryant would communicate mostly with the oldest boy through sporadic text messages. He had his mother listed in his phone as world's greatest mom.
Wow. That's what a son had the name of her. World's greatest mom, and he don't even understand that they living in squalor. Wow. Say blame Section 8. Free rent is the cause. You got a good point right there. Listen, because if she had to pay some rent, oh, they would have been figured this out.
She had her children listed as my oldest, kid 1 and kid 2.
Kid 1, kid 2. My oldest, kid 1 and kid 2. That's what's up.
I would speak on the severity of the situation and my concerns for the children on their path to recovery and moving forward. And typically her response would be, is there anything I can do to help myself?
Detectives said.
See that selfishness? He would speak about the children. She said, but is there anything I can do to help myself, though?
That Bryant told them she lied to all of her family to keep her children hidden. She took the batteries out of the smoke detector in the home, so there was no risk of the fire department or police officers ever coming by.
There's no risk of the fire department or anybody coming by because she took out the batteries out of the things that is needed to save the children's life. So I want y'all to understand. So if the house would have caught on fire, they would have just died. There would have been no alarms for like the neighbors to hear or anything. They would have just died. And I kind of believe that that's what she was hoping.
The defense argues that after the children were discovered in their care house interviews, the children did not seem to be suffering from severe mental harm.
Those children were articulate. They were answering questions.
Ultimately, the judge did not agree. She sent Bryant to stand trial on 3 counts of first-degree child abuse and 3 counts of welfare fraud.
There's no question that this is an extraordinary case.
In Pontiac, Sarah Michaels.
Got to be more careful. So she will stay in trial. Because a lot of times they will make up the excuses where she has mental issues and stuff and health and all that, and that's why she can't stay in trial. She's schizophrenic or something. She don't understand right from wrong, that dumb shit that they be allowing the bitch to be able to get off. You know, but I'm glad. And her judge is black. That's what's up. That's what's up. So when this trial here start, we I'm damn sure gonna be paying attention to this right here. For real though, man. If you love your children, keep loving them the way that she loved her children. My firstborn, kid 1, kid 2. Got to be more careful. Moving right along. I ain't gonna be much